All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is take 2 for me. I messed up the first one. So this has a 2, this has a 2. So they match there, but they don't both have a v and a v minus 2. So I have to put a v and a v minus 2 over here. Now, if I take care of the denominator, that means now it's 2v v minus 2. And since they both match up, I only have to write that once right here. Now, up top, I have 2v times v minus 2, plus, and this is v plus 2. All right, don't have to use parentheses when we're adding. Now, it's a simplifying game here. So 2v times v right here is going to be 2v squared, and then v minus 2. All right, so I just did that one little step, baby steps. So this is going to be 2v to the third minus 4v squared plus v plus 2. And that's all over 2v v minus 2. All right. Can you factor that? The answer is no. You can't factor that. You can't take one thing out of all 4 of those terms up top, and you can't factor it by grouping. If you did try and factor it by grouping, you'd take a 2v squared out of the first 2, you'd be left with v minus 2. And you take a 1 out, you'd be left with v plus 2. Since those don't match up, you can't keep factoring it. So I'm just going to say this is my answer. I'm going to move on to number 6. Now, number 6. This is difficult because they have 0 in common, nothing in common. Which might even make it easier for you, because if I know that's what I have and this is what I need, then I'm just going to put a 3n minus 4 over here and over here. And then here, I need a 2n plus 3 to match up. So I have to put one up top as well. And this is what we have. My denominator is going to be a 2n plus 3 and a 3n minus 4. Order doesn't matter as long as it has those two things. My numerator, though, is going to be 2 parentheses, 3n minus 4, minus 4n, and 2n plus 3. Okay, we got to work with this numerator. This is going to be 6n minus 8, once again distributing the 2, and then minus 8n squared from here, and then minus 12n. That's all over 2n plus 3, 3n minus 4. So up top, I can see I can do something up there, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to have negative 8n squared right in this in descending order, standard form, if you will, minus 6n because of these two, and then minus 8. That's all over 2n plus 3, 3n minus 4. So then up top, I can factor out, I know I can factor out a negative 2, so I'm going to do that first. When you take out a negative 2, once again, I'm coming from here all the way over there, you're left with 4n squared plus 3n plus 4. When you take the negative 2 out, you have 2n plus 3 and 3n minus 4. So nothing else you can really do there. I don't think you can factor this. So that is going to be your answer. Done. All right. Do you need help with that one? No, probably not. This one, no, we've seen done one just like this before, I think. I'll do it anyway. Why not? All right. So this has a 2, that has a 2. So we're good there. Now I need a 2v minus 1 to match up. So I'm going to put that on top. So we need a 2v minus 1. I'll figure it out. Sorry. 2v minus 1 on top and on bottom. So my numerator is going to be 3v times 2v minus 1. My denominator is going to be 2 parentheses 2v minus 1. And I'm going to go ahead and extend this out. Since they match, let's put a plus 4, because that's what plus 4 is. So then this is going to be 6v squared minus 3v plus 4 all over 2 parentheses 2v minus 1. Now, can't factor a single thing out. They don't have one thing in common there. But we might try and factor this using the bubble method. Why not? So with 6, I have 2 and I have 3. I have 6 and I have 1. Here I have 2 and 2, and I have 4 and 1. I'm trying to get my negative 3. So I'm going to do some quick math here. 2 times 2, 3 times 2, no. So those two aren't going to work. 2 times 4, 3 times 1, that'd be 5. Doesn't work. If I switch them, that'd be 10, so no. So this 0 is no longer helpful to us. All right. 6 times 2 is 12, so that'd be 10. No, I don't think it can be factored. So we're just going to go ahead and put a box around that and say, it's done. Right on. All right, this is another one of those problems, ladies and gentlemen, where they don't match at all. So this has a 3n minus 4. This needs an n minus 2, up top and on bottom. This is an n minus 2. It needs a 3n minus 4, on top and on bottom. All right, so my denominator is now n minus 2, 3n minus 4. My numerator, though, the one we have to work with, is going to be, I'll just do this. I'll write it out. 2 parentheses 3n minus 4 plus 4n parentheses n minus 2. So this is going to be up top. We got 6n minus 8 plus 4n squared minus 8n. That's all over n minus 2, 3n minus 4. So then, we got 4n squared minus 2n from those two. And then I have minus 8 all over n minus 2, 3n minus 4. So up top, I can factor something out. I can take out a 2. When you take out that 2 from this numerator, you're left with 2n squared minus n minus 4. And that's over n minus 2, 3n minus 4. So now, can you factor that top? We have a 2n, a 2, and a 1, and I have a 4 and a 1, or a 2 and a 2. Trying to get a negative 1 out of there. No, I don't see it. Nope. Can't do it. All right. So that's your answer right there. Pretty weird, but that's it. That's all you can do. Last one, I'm going to go ahead and get you started on this. You're going to finish this one and every other problem from this worksheet on your own. So this needs a 2n plus 1. And this, so is the top. And this needs a n minus 3. And so is the top. So up top, on the bottom, I have 2n plus 1 and an n minus 3. Up top, I have 3n minus 3 minus 3n, 2n plus 1. So let me change colors quickly here. Up top is going to be 3n minus 9 minus 6n squared minus 3n. That's just the distribution that occurred. And that's all over 2n plus 1, n minus 3. So this is going to be negative 6n squared. Ooh, those go away. Nice. Minus 9. That's 2n plus 1 and n minus 3. So up top, I can factor out a negative 3. When you do that, you're left with n squared plus 3. Yep. And that's going to be over 2n plus 1 and n minus 3. Unfortunately, nothing goes away. So that's your answer. Thank you very much. Finish the rest of the problems for your homework.